The Security Cabinet has approved a plan to ease the Gaza land blockade. Under the plan, Israel would let more civilian goods enter the enclave. Joining us now for more on this is our Jerusalem correspondent, A.Young. Annette, thank you for being with us. What more do we know about this plan?
We don't exactly have a definite product list at this stage, but what we do have is a statement that's just been released by the Cabinet, which says it agrees to liberalise the system by which civilian goods enter Gaza and to expand the inflow of materials for civilian projects that are under international supervision. And what this means is clearly indicating that Israel is now willing to allow third parties such as the United Nations and other groups to supervise the importation of badly needed construction supplies, in particular cement. Keep in mind that Gaza has been suffering ever since the wake of that war back at the beginning of 2009, that reconstruction efforts have been seriously hindered by the fact that cement and other building supplies have not been allowed in. Up until now, Israel has argued the reason for that has been security, because they didn't want Hamas to get hold of those materials and use it to build tunnels and other various factors. But clearly, as a result of international pressure, that has now changed.
And clearly, the May 31st raid was obviously a tipping point, wasn't it?
It was indeed. In the wake of that deadly raid in which 9 people were killed, there's been massive international pressure on Israel to ease the blockade. Now, we're not talking about a complete lifting of the blockade, and nor are we talking about a lifting of the naval blockade either. But as a result, we now have a situation where the government here has agreed to ease the restrictions on foods and other items allowed into Gaza. And that clearly has come in the wake of comments from the White House, who've said in recent weeks that the blockade was unsustainable, not to mention the European Union. And the Quartet representative here, Tony Blair, has been working very closely with Mr Netanyahu and his security officials, looking at ways of ensuring of lifting or easing that blockade to a point where more goods can be allowed in. As I said, we don't have a definite product list, but obviously more details will emerge as the day wears on.
Annette Young in Jerusalem, thank you very much, and you'll of course keep us updated as that story develops.